Dear students, in this class we'll study about the Python inheritance. Inheritance is one of the fundamental features of the object-oriented programming. So inheritance allows us to define a class that inherits all the methods and properties from another class. And the parent class is the class being inherited from, and it's also called as base class. Child class is the class that inherits from another class. It's called as a derived class. So let me take an example. I will define a class person. So I will define a class person. Then I will write one definition for initializing it in IT. Yeah, so the first parameter will be always self. Self refers to the object which is going to call. Right, self, comma, and I will take two attributes, say person f name, that is first name. Then I will take a l name. So just define this. So self dot f name is equals to f name, self dot l name is equals to l name. Then I will write one function to display the details. Say definition show details. Show details. The parameter it is taking it as a self. That is an instance, an object instance is going to take it as a parameters. Then I will give one print self dot f name, then print self dot l name. So this is the example I am taking here. I'll just execute this. Then I will call one object x equals to person, and I will pass two parameters, first name and last name. That is first name I will give as Raj, then last name I will give as say something like Khanna. I'll just execute this. So now x is a object of the class person whose f name is Raj and last name is Khanna. I'll just print that x dot show detail. I'll call that function show details. See here. Now when I call x equals to person Raj Khanna, the call will go to this initialization function. X points to self. X points to self. So self dot f name, that is x dot f name is this f name. This f name corresponds to Raj and this l name corresponds to Khanna. So self dot f name, who is calling that? X. So it is x dot f name equals to Raj, x dot l name equals to Khanna. Now here x dot show details. So x referring to self. Print. What I am printing? Self. Self is now x. X dot f name is Raj, x dot l name is Khanna. So just execute this. You can see here when I call this x dot show details, it's giving me Raj and Khanna. So now this is one class. Now keeping this as a base class, I will create one child class. Say class professor. Now professor is also a person. So professor is also having f name, professor is also having l name. So now I will not redefine these parameters. I will just inherit this from the class person. How to inherit? Class child class name. Child class name is professor. Bracket, given the parameter, give the base class, that is person. It is person. Now currently I don't want to add anything here. I will just say pass. I will execute this. So now you are created the one more class, that is professor, which is inheriting from the class person. It means that all the methods which are present in the base class person are inherited to the class professor. So I will just check this. I will create one more object y equals to, which belongs to the class professor. So class professor, I will pass two parameters. Say Sridhar first name, and the l name I will give as a surname, that is Alagi. I will execute this. So you can observe here now y is an object of class professor, right? Then I will say y dot show details. Y dot show details. It has to execute now. See here I got Sridhar Alagi. Now I am using this class, that is professor, which is inheriting from the class person. You can observe here in the class professor I have not defined the init function and also have not defined the show details function. It is inheriting from the class person. Now this show details, it is inheriting from the class person. Now I want to add the initialization function in the child class, right? I will just define this, define init, just define this self f name comma l name, then self dot f name equals to f name, then self dot l name equals to l name, then I will add one more line, print self dot f name, right? Now observe here, the child class professor is inheriting from the class person, but the base class person is already having its own initialization function. Now in this case, when you are redefining the function init in the child class, the child class will overrides the function of parent class. It means that it will execute the code of this child class function. It will overrides the base class method. Just check this. So we'll use the same y equal to Professor Sridhar Alagi, right? Y equal to Professor Sridhar Alagi. Now you can observe here. See here, you can observe here. It is printing my name Sridhar also, right? Because it has executed the child class init method. Child class, it is professor's init method. Along with the assignment, it is also printing self, right? Now if I just remove this and if I again use the pass, right, it means now it is going to use the init method of the parent class, that is person. Just check it. You can observe here there is no Sridhar because now it has used the init method of the base class. Now again if I use this code, that is you are overriding the init method of the base class, it will display my name. Now you can observe here these two lines, anyhow it is same of the parents base class method, right? So instead of using this, I can call here base class method by using the function super dot, right? Super dot, then I will define my function init, right? And super function init, using super function I am referring to the parent class init method, that is persons, and with the parameters f name and l name. Just check here. So here what I am doing here, this line is referring to the parent class init method, that is these two lines, and to that I am adding some additional logic, that is printing. Now I can also add some additional methods apart from the parents method to the child class. So now I will add one more method, say define. I will add one more method to the child class professor, say define. I'll call the function name as welcome, then use the parameter self. Define like this, print welcome to KLEIT, then right, I will add this logic now, right? So I will just call this child object y, then I will call y dot welcome, right? So I will call y dot welcome, so it will print welcome to KLEIT. Now welcome is one additional method of the child class, so welcome belongs to the child class. Now the class professor is having two methods from the parent class, that is initialization, show details, then one of its own method, that is welcome, that I will also call y dot show details. So here it is displaying the first name and l name. So now the child class is having three methods.